Sorry, Mr. Singleton, just too dangerous for me, man. I can't give you a PR bond. I already gave you a PR bond. We let you out, and then you picked up these two serious cases. You know, if we give you a PR bond now, if we were to lower it, I mean, what's going to happen? You're going to pick up a fourth case?
On or about September 7th, 2024, complainant Sarver his truck when he was awoke by the truck and knocked out the window with a 9mm handgun. The defendant then pointed the gun at complainant Sarver and demanded that the complainant get out of the car. When complainant Sarver got out of the car, the defendant stated that he would shoot the complainant in the head. Complainant Sarver advised that prior to coming home from work and having his incident with the defendant, the complainant too was also involved in an altercation with the defendant earlier in the night. The second complainant stated that an altercation arose between him and the defendant, which resulted in the defendant punching the second complainant in the face, causing him pain. The second complainant punched the defendant back, and the defendant ran to his house. Shortly after, the defendant returned with a machete in one hand and a stick in the other, and was calling out for the second complainant to come out to the street. So it seems as though he pointed a gun at complainant 1, and then in complainant 2, he punched him, and then when the complainant punched him back, he came back with a machete and a stick.
Sorry, Mr. Singleton, just too dangerous for me, man. I can't give you a PR bond. I already gave you a PR bond. We let you out, and then you picked up these two serious cases. You know, if we give you a PR bond now, if we were to lower it, I mean, what's going to happen? You're going to pick up a fourth case? We're trying to prevent that from happening, you know?
Order on the court. Speak.
But not about the cases, okay? Just because I don't want you to hurt yourself, you know?
I understand, Your Honor. But I don't recall you ever giving me a PR bond, sir.
We gave you a PR bond on, in our case, we gave it to you on 8/12 of 24. I gave you a PR bond. We let you out of jail. You know, you had certain conditions that you're supposed to follow. No weapons, no contact with the complaining witnesses. And so here we are with two very serious cases. If you're able to bond out, and if you have someone, come back, talk, perhaps we can.
My fiance.
No, but
the person who this is.
You're your own worst enemy, Mr. Singleton. Really? I mean, you're your own worst enemy.
I guess it's the military.
Well, don't blame it on the military. They're choices, right? And
yes,
sometimes choices are made such that.
I know I need help, Your Honor. I'm not saying I don't need help. However,
the problem is that you can't do that after the fact.
I understand.
You got to recognize it before the fact, before it balloons out of control. That's why, you know, and it's not our first rodeo here with you. You've had prior assaultive cases like this. So you have to understand that when you get these feelings, these urges that you're going to lose, you got to try to take care of this beforehand. Now, why don't we have him TRAS'd? Okay, let's see what it says. Let's see how to go forward. You know, if they say that there's treatment, that's, you know, I have options available to help you with these issues. And I'm willing to help you, and I want to. Yeah, we will do it. But the first things first is I got to have you evaluated to see how we go forward. And if you let me do this, and if you're honest with me, Mr. Singleton, let's try to work something.
I will be.
All right. Can you set up a TRAS for Mr. Singleton? Yeah, please. I'm going to set you for an evaluation. I'm going to have you speak to clinicians. Be honest.
I will.
We'll come back in a couple days. Today's what, Thursday? Come back on Tuesday. Let's talk about how we go forward. Okay?
Yeah.
Look, this isn't the be all end all, but let's see how we go forward. You know, that's why God put eyes in the front, so we go forward. We don't go backwards.
Yes,
all right?
Your Honor.
Okay. All right.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Stay. Okay.
All right.
You know, Alan, you know, depending on what that TRAS says, it may also help with what upstairs to try to work out some kind of treatment program so that, you know, because it's all just anger, right? Yeah.
That's the first time. That's it. So it may be something.
It may be worth exploring because it'll help, you know, hopefully upstairs as well.